Yo, what up, man? It's G.I. Fit the Gift. You know, man. Like, I'm gonna drop a couple things on the people, man. I'm down here in the man cave, aka the basement. You know what I mean? And I wanted to let the people know, like, you really want to get in tune with yourself, man, and know who you are. Because if you don't, there's a lot of things that's going on that you may not be aware of that has been programmed into your mind since kindergarten, probably even before that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a whole lot of things that people need to get in tune with. And if you don't get in tune with them, then you're going to be subjected to a whole lot of different things where you look at it and you say, like, why is this occurring, or why is this happening? And when you're looking on your news and these different broadcasts and stuff like that, you see on the television or whatever you may watch. Hopefully you don't watch TV. Hopefully you don't watch that crap. It's not TV, but hopefully you don't watch, like bogus news media and stuff like that that just lead you on and don't tell you what's official. There's a lot of things, man, that the people need to get in tune with. But the first thing that they need to get in tune with is their self. Get in tune with yourself, like knowing who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are. When I say you don't know who you are, like, a lot of times when people ask you and they say, who are you? The first thing that you say is a name. A name doesn't have life. A name can't move around like you. A name doesn't have a heart. A name doesn't have, a soul. So when you say that you are a name, then what you're doing is you're making yourself out to be some sort of a piece of property, or in a sense to say, like, basically like something that has no life. So when they say, who are you? And you say, my name is such and such, that actually puts you in a position to say that you are a piece of property in one aspect of it. And another aspect, another part of it is, like, when you say that you are this name, then what you're saying is that you are the trust. Where a lot of people don't know, it's a thing called the Sestacue Trust. A lot of lawyers, they call it the SETI K. This trust that they have put in place, it's been around for a long time. The latest dates that I have, the back dates that I have no knowledge of is 1540 and 1666. Between those times, when they had this Sestacue Trust thing. Now, as far as with modern day, now what they call it is, they say the Birth Registration Act, when they had the people, do the birth certificates and stuff like that. And it's similar to this Sestacue Trust. This trust is put in place for you. It's supposed to be for your benefit. But what if you're in or if you're under the United States? If you're under the United States, then this applies to you. For as far as the lands that's outside of this land, this land that we're in, the lands that's beyond this land, which this land is what they call America, which I call Turtle Island. Why? Because it's shaped like an island, so I name it basically that which it fits the description for. It's like what we're on is Turtle Island, but because it's surrounded by water and stuff like that, whatever. But it's not completely surrounded around water. But that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, what was I about to state? Oh yeah, basically, like, yo, get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with yourself and knowing who you are. So, like, when somebody says, who are you, you can state what you are. You don't have to say, oh, my name is such and such. No. You are either a man or a woman. Where you can say a man, or you say, I am of mankind. When you say I'm of mankind, it's basically letting them know that you are living of mankind. Because mankind, the thing about mankind is that mankind, when they were created, as far as with the living, they are living bodies and souls. You have living bodies and souls. Whereas that your body is alive, and the soul that is within you is alive. So it's of two parts. So, you know, this is a dual. This is a dual. You are of two parts. So now when someone is sitting there, they're saying, who are you? Then say, I am a living being. You know, meaning that you are alive, living, you know, the ing, you know, showing that you are alive, you know, living in action, you know, and being. You know what I mean? It's not just be, you know, without the action. It's the I with the ing, a being. I am being. I am being. Regardless of what may be going on in your life, you're always doing something. So like, even when people be saying, what are you doing? And people say nothing, you're always doing something. You could be breathing, sleeping, whatever. You're always doing something. Hearing, looking, feeling, whatever. You're always doing something. You know, so those are the things that people really need to get in tune with. You know, the basics, like to get yourself back in tune with yourself. Then there's another level of things where people need to get in tune with the business. A lot of people are not familiar with this business. There is a business that is going on, and it's called the commerce business. It's commercial business. You know, a lot of these things in this land and in many other lands, they deal with commercial things, because now people have put prices on things instead of sharing. It's all about pricing, someone charging someone else for something, or saying that they want this is valued at this or whatever. You know, whoever started that, hey man, peace to them or whatever. You know, but I feel as though that everything on this earth is free, regardless of however you look at it. Everything on this earth is free, regardless of how you look at it. You could try to debate with it. You could try to say that everything on this earth is not free. But I'm telling you, and I know for a fact, and you can't prove that it's not a fact, because I know, and just as well as you would know when you look at it, you would say, that's right. Because when you think of it, go all the way back. You go all the way back. Before man, what did the earth have? Everything that man is coming to knowledge of, or gathering knowledge of. So now all of those things that was already here, they were free. So now when you take and you manipulate these things, when I say manipulate them, or you know, you switch them around, or you change different things, you do little different things with it, and you make it something else. You still, what you did was you still use free materials to make that thing. And everything that you had was given to you for free. So now when people start to charge people and say, yo, I want this or I want that, and you're basically charging somebody for something that was for free for you. So now when you do that, this is what causes disruption as far as with the universe. Because imagine if the rain charged us to rain. Imagine if the clouds were charging the people to come down. Imagine if we was charged for air. Imagine if we was charged for air. The air is free. But imagine if you was charged for air. Imagine if you was charged for water at a high price that you couldn't pay. It would be difficult, you know. So now it's certain things that the people need to really like get in their minds and realize what's going on, you know. And I'm one of the ones. Like at first it was going to be like I was going to direct the area of what I wanted to speak about and stuff like that. But now it's just like I'm going to speak whenever it feel like. It's just like this would be just like a what we say, like a journal, like a video journal, or like what they call like vlogs or something like that, or whatever. You know, a video log or whatever, like with the certain things, like whatever thoughts that may come to the mind, and then I express it with the people, just to be able to talk to the people and let the people know like what's going on, you know, as far as around the world, like what's happening around the world. And I'm a really try to keep it real brief. Like as I see now, it's like I'm at 9 minutes, you know, so I'm gonna try to keep them within the 15 minutes or less type of range. You know, I don't want to go too long or whatever, unless somebody requests for me to go, you know, into detail and they want those specifics and stuff like that, then I will go into that. But, you know, one thing that I know for sure is like how people, when they say people's knowledge, you know, you'll know a being's knowledge by how much they speak. You know how a being's knowledge by how much they speak. So it's just like certain things, or how long they speak. Because it's like you want to be able to keep it concise, you want to keep it brief, you want to keep it straight to the point. You know, so like right now, it just hit the 10 minutes. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this out and let this be, you know, let this rock or whatever, man. And if you got any questions, man, any thoughts, I'm good with that. Like as far as like if a being asks a question or something like that, I'm good with explaining different things when a being asks a question. When I just speak, you know, just like without a base, without a like topic, you know, it just like it's subject to go in many different areas because of the knowledge that I have, and it's just like I want to try to cram all of it in, but you know, it would be very difficult to do so, but I like difficulty, so I would be able to do it. I would attempt to do it, to put it all in there. But what'll wind up happening is it'll wind up being drawn out, you know, as far as with the minutes. But once again, man, I'm G. I Feel the Gift. You know, I'm here for the people. You know, I'm here for the families. I'm here for the mothers. I'm here for the brothers. I'm here for whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Coppertone. You know what I mean? When I speak Coppertone, man, I'm British Brown. You know what I mean? I might not look it right here or whatever. We see it in the light or whatever, but I'm British Brown. You know what I mean? I'm not a racist. I'm not into all that. You feel me? I deal with mankind. I deal with humanity. And that's what I'm on. You know what I mean? Peace is G. I Feel the Gift. Whatever. Peace. Alright, it is what it is.